Guys, it's Mike, back with another episode of Mike's Trading Journey. And today we're gonna be talking about um, momentum stocks or momentum trading. And right now I'm just looking at Amazon, which is one of the blue chips, higher cap stocks. You have different momentum plays within, the higher cap stocks, blue chip stocks, and then you also have the same type of movement in lower cap stocks like penny stocks and stuff like that. So we're gonna look at Amazon today. We're gonna look at a few of them, a few blue chip stocks, higher cap stocks, and a few penny stocks. So on the daily chart, this thing is kind of like trading in a sideways motion right now. As far as the price action, it looks like it's between like 1,435 and 1,445, maybe like a little bit above, maybe like 46 or something like that. But anyway, it's like up in between this general area, as you can see on the daily. And then on the 5 day, it's still kind of like in this consolidation type pattern, man. Let's go over to the monthly. On the monthly, as you can see, the momentum is like in a downtrend, but as of like the middle of March and into April, it's actually moving in this more of an uptrend. As you can see, if you look at this at the chart right here, you can kind of see it making higher lows in these higher low sequences. It started to make higher highs here, but it kind of broke down. But for the most part, it's still in a uptrend. On the month, on a 3 month, as you can see, it's pretty clear. It's in an uptrend. It looks like it had a big pullback in like the middle of March into the ending of March, and now it's like back in this uptrend. With like blue chip stocks, you can identify when the trend is moving back up again, and you can jump on this trend and ride it out, man. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it looks like it has a little curve in it. It could come back down. But let's see. Going back to January, it's like looks like a little, see what's that price at? 1,450. Where's this price at? 1,400, close to 1,450. So it looks like it has a lot of resistance at 1,450 for some reason. So if you were considering trading this thing, you would want to see if it breaks out of this 1,450. Or if you were to take like a position on this thing right now where it is, you would want to look to exit this thing about around 1,450 if you were kind of like day trading it. But yeah, let's look at the 1 year. And as you can see on the 1 year, this thing is in a clear uptrend. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty clear. All right, you're going to look at another one. And this is Cisco. So on this chart with Cisco, it's like the overall chart is up. It's in an uptrend overall, but then it had like this huge pullback from 42.85 to 42.60. And right now it looks like it's still heading down. I think it might find some support at 42.60. 42.60, yeah, 42.62. It's kind of like around where it is now, and possibly continue up in an uptrend. On the 5 day, it's up, man. It's pretty nice uptrend on the five day. You got the higher lows here, and you also got the higher highs here, which is pretty cool. It turned around up here at 42.82. It could possibly find that same resistance here in the near future at 42.82 on this one. Let's look at the month. For the month, it's in a downtrend for the month overall. As you can see, the momentum is down for the month. And it actually came down from like 45, and it rolled itself all the way down to 40. Wow. So if you were in a position and you wanted to trade the momentum going down as far as like a short position, that would have been really nice, man, because you would have came up pretty good off that that downtrend for a short position. But it's actually right now moving up, and it's been moving up since the 6th of April. It's moved up from 40 to 42, which is pretty cool. So you would not want to be in a short position right now. You would actually would have wanted to catch the reversal off this bottom here and took a long position, moving up with the upward momentum that it has here. Let's jump over to the 3-month. The 3-month is kind of like in looks like a sideways momentum right now. So you have the up momentum, then you have the down momentum, and at times you have where stocks trade sideways. Like they move up and down, but for the most part, it's just moving sideways. It's not like in a clear uptrend or a clear downtrend. It's just moving up. Okay, let's jump over to the year. So on the yearly chart, you can see the overall trend over the year is pretty much up. And it looks like it hit like a bottom here at the 40.73 mark and moved up to 42.61, which is pretty cool. So you would want to be in on this thing, man, riding this upward momentum that it has right now. And then look out for, when it might find some resistance, which I think the closest resistance that might possibly be some resistance is at 42.89. That's not to say that it will, but it's like I would look to see some kind of resistance at that 42.89, and then up to like 44.06. Okay, I'm gonna look at some low cap. Gonna look at some low cap penny stocks. Let's jump over to Thinkorswim. Okay, so this chart is actually over like 5 days, so I'm not gonna go that far back on these small cap penny stocks. But as you can see, this thing was, trading in this sideways motion. It was consolidating for a while, and then about around right here, it had this spike in it. Had this spike in it right here. You want to zoom in on that. So it spiked from 55 to like 57. Had a nice spike from 55 to 57, and then it held those highs, and then like right up in here, it spiked again from that 57 point up to like 59. So as you can see, that thing, like from here, it kind of just started to take off. It did move in like a sideways motion for a little while, little consolidations, which is nice. You kind of want that when trading these things, to see that consolidation on it. See that it's holding this spike and the highs from the spike, consolidate, and then you set you would want to set an alert around here at 58 for it to pop up, just in case it spiked up again, and just as you would expect, this thing popped up again, popped up to 59, held itself, and then it popped up again to 62. So like you can clearly see that that uptrend there, and you can clearly see that that momentum in it. So let me zoom in on that. You can clearly see the momentum on this stock right here. So it's kind of like a textbook momentum stock and a momentum trade, which is pretty cool. And these are the types of things you want to look for when taking a long position, like the stocks that are moving up, that are clearly moving up. I mean, it's pretty obvious that this thing is moving up, and it's been moving up for a few days. So it's been moving up for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, like 3 days. It's been moving up for like 3 days because it started like Monday afternoon, and then it continued up Tuesday, Wednesday. It's been moving up for like 3 days. All right, we're gonna jump over to our next penny stock here. AXAS. I got a whole lot of stuff going on here. I'm gonna try to work around it, man. But as you can see from like here, like this thing started moving up. Had this momentum moving up, which is pretty clear. I have all these lines here, basically like these lines here. The straight lines are my support resistance, so horizontal lines are my support resistance lines, and then like these trend lines, the lines that are moving like up sideways, are my trend line. So it basically just follows the trend moving up. It basically follows that momentum moving up, and this is a 5-day 5-minute chart. So like for the past like 5 days, this thing has been moving up. So like, let's say if you wanted to trade this thing, and you kind of really wanted to know in what direction it was going and what type of momentum it had in it, you can basically drop your alerts at the highs of this thing, man. Like at this high, if you want to catch it moving up, you want to catch that momentum moving up, you can put your alert here, and then like take a position above this 237 price. And so it spiked up to 237 after it spiked here and pulled way back to like 223, and then it spiked back up above those previous highs of 237, spiked up, hit that point again, consolidated. Like that's kind of like what you want to see when you get a huge spike like this. You want to see that consolidation. You want to see it like move sideways a little bit and hold its highs, and then spike up again. And so like you can clearly see even like here that this thing was moving in an uptrend. Boom, you can see it moving in an uptrend, and then it had like this huge pullback just like it did right here. It's basically following its old self, following its old habits, following its old patterns, but it's still making these lower highs here, lower highs here, lower highs here, making the lower highs there, and then also making higher highs here. So it's connecting from this point to this point to this point to this point to this point and up to this point. So I mean, that's pretty much a clear uptrend and a pretty clear upward momentum. Let's see, I got one more thing I want to share with you guys before I go, and that is Investopedia. This thing is pretty cool, man, as far as like knowing what different things mean as far as like in the financial field, man, and dealing with like the stock market and other like financial terms and stuff like that. So for what I've been talking about on this episode, momentum stocks and momentum trades, this definition is basically for that momentum investing. So which is what I'm discussing right now. So What is momentum investing? Momentum investing is an investment strategy that aims to capitalize on the continuance of existing trends, which what I was just discussing, that uptrend. I didn't really too much touch on the downtrend side of it as far as for shorts, but like it's basically the same. So let me read this again. Momentum investing is an investment strategy that aims to capitalize on the continuance of existing trends in the market. To participate in momentum investing, a trader takes a long position in an asset that has shown an upward trending price. So that's, again, basically what, I just discussed. When trading momentum, you either want to take that long position moving up to catch that momentum moving up in the price action, or you want to take that thing moving down as far as like a short position with the downward momentum. Okay. Or the trader short sells. That's basically what I just said. Short sells a security that has been in a downtrend. The basic idea is that once a trend is established, it is more likely to continue in that direction than to move against the trend. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it for that, guys. You guys can come check this website out. And like, if you have any other like words that you hear as far as like, finances is concerned, you can jump on Investopedia, or you can just Google it, and you'll probably find like that word on Investopedia. It's a good tool and resource as far as that's concerned. All right, guys, that's pretty much it on this episode. I thank you guys for watching, man. Hit a like, subscribe, and that's pretty much it, man.